Am I in? I'm in the frame. In the frame, out of the frame, in the frame, out of the frame. Quarantine is getting to me. Hello and welcome back to How to Hen. In today's video, I'm going to show you all of the stationery, all the custom stationery that I designed that comes as part of the full package on howtohen.com, or you can order separately if you'd like individual bits and pieces of this without having to commit to getting the full package. So I'm going to show you each bit of stationery in detail, individually, close up, not from here because you won't be able to read it from all the way over there. So the first thing we're going to talk about are my programs. These are my favorite thing that I offer. So this is a full program that details your entire weekend. This will be whatever the name of your event is. We had a Coachella themed party for my friend Sue. So we called the entire weekend Suechella, and this is a sort of festival logo. So this is a festival program. We also have some other ones here, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. But this is our festival themed one, so I'll talk you through what's included in the program before I show you the other ones. So you'll get your title, the dates of the weekend here. You get a contents page that helps you with all of the information and tells you where it is. For the festival weekend, this doesn't apply for every program, but for the festival themed program, you'll have like a lineup as if you were at a festival, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the various stages, the main stage of course being the living room, and any other rooms that you have available in your venue can be named to suit other stuff, like the Glamazonia tent can be where you guys all get ready, so that could just be the bathroom. So then we have Friday, Saturday, what's happening and where. So this is where, so this would be in the living room, and when. And it's just, you know, arrival of festival goers, etc. I'm not going to read you the whole thing, but it tells you basically what is happening at each time on what day, so everyone knows what to expect. This is also a really nice thing to give people as they arrive, because it's something that they can go into their room and read while everything is sort of settling and people are getting ready. Stages and campsites, so if you've gone with this theme and your rooms are going to be called certain things because you want to really make the most of it, these are the designs that you can get to go with it. So your main stage is your living area, and this basically just sort of explains what happens in the main stage and what it is and etc. The food village is your kitchen, of course. I will write all this, so you just need to give me the bare bones and I can sort of make it sound fancy on your behalf. And then every program comes with a scavenger hunt list. There's one that is appropriate for Dubai and one that is appropriate for elsewhere in the world, because I don't want anyone to get arrested. And then in here is your information station. So this is stuff like if you're going to brunch or you're going to a club, you know, entries taken care of, 20% off drinks or free drinks or whatever, so that people know. This is your addresses. So important places that you're going, so where you're staying, the club that you're visiting, the place you're going for breakfast, here are all the addresses, and here are all the phone numbers, including the phone numbers of the organisers. And here is a map. With the map, you have to send me the exact location of your venue, and then I will do the rest. I will go onto Google Maps and I will find your nearest ATM, bank machines, supermarket, and ideally where you're going. If where you're going is close to where you're staying, then it's easy enough for me to just make these little sections so that everyone knows basically how they get to wherever. And that is it. That is your full program, which I personally think is super valuable, but I would say that, wouldn't I? But I think that that is an excellent addition to have. I'll show you the rest of the themes now. So this is the festival theme that I just showed you. We also have a Great Gatsby theme. So this one's called the Great Gabby. If you had a friend called Gabby who was getting married, that would be a really good thing to call it. And it's very similar information on the inside. We're not going to go through it, but it tells you what's happening on every day. It's just designed differently. The rooms are all called something different. Rather than Glamazonia, you've got powder room with a different design. So everything is Gatsby themed. We then have the unicorn. So again, this would be customized to say whatever you wanted it to say with your little unicorn crown. Same on the inside, the rooms are designed differently. Again, we've got the rainbow bar. We've then got Melody's Merdo. So this is our mermaid theme. Very similar, just this is how it looks on the inside. The rooms are all different again. They're all based on your theme. And then the last one, if you don't want to go with an actual theme, we just have this minimal one, which is just white and a sort of rose gold effect. So it's just very minimal. All the same information, but you don't have to be stuck to a theme. Your rooms don't have, this is a thinner book because you haven't named the rooms.
because you don't really have a theme to name them after. You still could, that's still an option if you want to name them after her favourite places or, you know, whatever. You can still do that, but for the most part, it's not themed, so you just skip that bit entirely, but your scavenger hunt and everything is still included. And those are our 5 themes. If you want anything that's not in these 5 themes, that can still be done, but the price will change because it depends on how much extra custom work needs done, and that is just on request. However, these 5 are all included in the full package on howtohen.com. Moving on to this is our lanyards. So essentially that's just everything that was in the program. Well, not everything, but the bare bones of the program in a much smaller format. So there's your lineup again, and you've got your scavenger hunt. This is a really handy thing to be taking out with you because it means everyone can read all of the various things that they should be doing and check it off as they're out and about, especially if you're going out to like a nightclub or whatever. And your information station stuff is still there, all your important numbers, and your map is still there, so that if anyone is really drunk at the end of the night and they get lost, they know where to go. Hey! So this is just another cool little addition, which is included in the full package on How to Hen. Okay, these are cocktail cards. So this is a service that's also included in the full package. If you tell me all of the alcohol and the mixers that you are bringing to the weekend, I will find as many cocktails as I can that can be made with those things, and I will create you some little cocktail cards that you can have for your sort of DIY bar, if that is something that you're doing. I would also, these ones aren't, but I would also really recommend that you laminate them. So what will happen is they'll come in a sheet like this. It's all digital, so you will be sent a PDF of cards like this, usually more than this, probably maybe 1 or 2 of these anyway. I would personally recommend printing 2, putting them back to back, then laminating them before you cut them. And then you can put them on a lanyard and hang them over something in the DIY bar, and because they're laminated, you don't have to worry too much about them getting wet, which they inevitably will. So of course, these are the ones that match the Great Gatsby theme that we have. This is for the festival theme. If you wanted to just get cocktail cards as a standalone, which you can do by going to the build your own section of the website under packages, this could be used also with our tropical tiki theme that we have on the website, but just isn't a feature of the full package. Our unicorn themed cards, these ones go with our mermaid theme, and these ones of course are just for the minimal rose gold theme if you're not actually doing a theme and you just want some pretty cocktail cards. Next up, we also have our prize certificates. So this will feature the logo or the personalized name of whatever your hen weekend is. So this is Melody's Merdo. It's proud to present, and then a blank space for you to write your own name with the award. There are loads of different awards that we have. If you'd like a full list, you can let me know. If you have any that you would like to request, then you can also ask for them. This is our mermaid themed prize certificate, our Gatsby themed prize certificate. Whisper Sister is bartender, by the way, in 1920s slang. I try and keep in as much of the theme as I can. This is our festival theme, and this of course is just the minimal rose gold theme if you're not doing a proper theme. I always include a blank PDF as well, so that you can, if there's anything that comes up during the weekend that you would like to award someone for, you can just write it in there yourself. So these are also included in the full package, and like everything else here, will be sent to you via email as a PDF. This is our Stop the Bus game. If you never played Stop the Bus at school, you are missing out. This is basically a naming category game. If you purchase the full package, don't worry, you will get instructions that come with this. We have it in this version, which is sort of the nice clean version. We also have a more hen appropriate version, depending on the kind of taste of the crowd you are with. But that was our Gatsby one. This is the unicorn theme one, the mermaid festival, and of course just our minimal one, which is missing its title. It shouldn't be, but it won't be when I send it to you. Not to panic. So you get the Stop the Bus game card included in the full package as well. And last but certainly not least are my quote cards, which I just absolutely love. These are little cards which are all about empowering women. These statements and these quotes are a range of things, but they also come in cards that match all the other themes that we have already. So this is our unicorn one. We have festival, mermaid, of course. The mermaid ones are usually specifically about mermaids, but they're not all. Some of them are just general female empowerment quotes. This is our Gatsby theme and our minimal rose gold theme. I have loads of these quotes. I quite like to put them in the bathroom around the mirror or wherever the girls are going to be getting ready, with a good girl power playlist on as well, which you can find on www.howtohen.com.
So that is all of the stationery that will be included if you go for the full package. Obviously, like I said, in one of these particular themes. If you would like a different theme, I can still provide all the stationery for you, but it will be a custom design and we'll work on price around that. Like I said before, all of this is digital, so it can be sent to you wherever you are in the world. Obviously, this means that even if you're all self-isolating and you're still having a little bit of a party, if you have followed my social distancing bride category, there are still loads of games that you can do. So some of this stuff will still apply if you want to order any of it as individuals. So say you just want to order some prize certificates to fill out and email to people because you can't give them out in person, that's absolutely fine. If you want everyone to play along with the Stop the Bus game, you can email that to them as well and they can play it along and send their answers to you in the group chat. There's lots of things that you could do, so don't stress. So I hope that that was helpful and that you have a better understanding of why it is so good to get a full package from howtohen.com. So go do it. Now you know, go do it. If you would like to follow along with any of my other crazy videos on How to Hen, I do crafting with cocktails, I do some reaction videos, I do a whole bunch of other stuff. Please hit the subscribe button and the little bell. Comment underneath with anything you want to say, really, as long as it's nice, because I love hearing from you and engagement is really good for my channel, so please do. Okay, love you, bye!